Hey guys, it's Kassini, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Now, I probably still sound pretty awful today, I can't quite tell, but I know it's not like totally back to normal. But I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna recover from the Nether thing, at least this episode. Maybe it ends up being a little bit shorter, something like that. But yeah, so today was the first day of school, yay! But hang on, before I tell you about that, let me just quickly concentrate. Maybe this would not be a bad idea. We can bring that too. So that we can just do that. We're gonna try to get our stuff back from the Nether. I kind of doubt that it will be there. I don't know. And because obviously we did fall into lava, I know some of it fell onto the shore, but not all of it. So, I don't know. Hopefully, if we can get our sword back, I'll be happy, because yes, the armor is a loss, but we've also got a decent amount of iron. And it's not like we're struggling to find it either, you know. We were at first, but now we've got that one big cave. So, yeah. So, anyway, back off to the Nether. I don't actually totally remember where I was going. What I should have done was ran back and grabbed my items, like, right after I finished recording last episode, when I actually remembered, and let's take the longest way possible, yay! But yeah, today was, oh, and I've got my render distance down super low, just so that hopefully the chunks don't load until we're pretty close, and so then our stuff will have a lower chance of despawning. So, I said it right, yes! Okay. Anyway, yeah, today was the first day of school for me. I know a lot of you guys have been in school for about a week now, which sucks, but, you know, So, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, because, I actually don't want to take, like, any of my classes this year. They're a lot of my least favorite subjects. I forgot food. Well, we're gonna, I don't know if I want to do this without food or not. Yeah, we should go back and grab food. I always forget something, it's so annoying. But anyway, yeah, it ended up being pretty awesome. You know, there were, I think, people I knew in every single class. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think, like, what classes I even had today. And the awesome part is I think I only had, like, 6 hours of homework, which I remember, last year, first day, I think I had, like, 20 or 30 hours of homework, which was a lot, because I was just like, guys, and just in case you guys aren't familiar, because obviously you can't do 20 to 30 hours of homework in a 24-hour period, like, that you have between classes, and you don't even have that much, I do a different thing with school. I'm homeschooled, but I go to, like, this co-op thing, and so you go there either once or twice a week, and they give you kind of the homework for the week. So, if you look at it like that, you know, 6 hours of homework is, like, nothing. Now, I don't know, I haven't tried the math yet, so I don't actually know exactly how much time that'll take. I'm just kind of estimating. But the rest of it, I think all my other subjects, I got done a lot of them in study hall today, and then I think I've got like an hour more of work. Let's maybe not take the super long way. Yay, okay. So, surprised at the amount of lag that I'm still getting in here. Maybe I will do something with Optifine, because, like, I have it at 3 chunks, I think, right now. Like, I should not be getting lag with 3 chunks loaded. Like, that's not, no. I mean, I guess it's not 3 chunks, it's like, I don't actually remember if it's, like, 9 chunks loaded, like a 3x3 area, or, I don't actually know how that works, but, I don't know. Because 3 chunks obviously wouldn't be a square, so, yeah. So, it looks like it should be a okay year. It's nothing amazing or anything, because I'm really not that interested in any of my classes, but at the same time, they are good ones to take. I'm sure I will probably learn a lot this year, only because most of them are classes that I have, like, no experience in at all. We do need to bump this up a little bit just so that, I can actually see where I'm going. So yeah, I've been messing around with 1.8 a little bit, more than I already was, because I think, didn't 1.8 come out like the day I recorded last episode? I don't remember, something like that. I think the day or the day before, maybe. So I've gotten to mess around with it a little bit more. There are still lots of things that I don't like about it, especially simple things that, you know, have been, I think, the same for as long as I can remember anyway. And like the F3 screen, I don't like how the coordinates are displayed now at all, which is a little thing, but you know, I just use coordinates a lot, which, yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I just kind of do, and it's just the new coordinate layout, I don't know, it's just not very good in my opinion. So, One thing that I did discover and have been having some fun with is debug world type, which, if you guys don't know about that, which you really don't have a reason to. And I actually think we're probably not going to find our stuff. I don't know where I was at all. None of this looks familiar. Unless there's a hole in the wall right here. Okay, we were here. So anyway, there's this new debug world type, and so if you guys are interested in that, you just have to be in 1.8, obviously. Oh, and by the way, this series is still in 1.7.10. I just made a second profile so that you can, so that I can still be in that version. I don't know if I'll switch to 1.8, but not right now anyway. So, okay, is this the place? Okay, so this is where the ghast were hiding originally, and then we kind of went around here, okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, wait, what was I even... Okay, brain, you need to work with me. I know it's been a long day of school, but, yeah. I don't know, something about 1.8 words, they're not... Yeah. My brain's just like, Katie, we've been up since 5 a.m. We need some sleep. And it's like, no, you're not getting any sleep. I'm sorry, brain, but you need to keep functioning, at least get... Wait, did we just pick up something? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, anyway, it's just like, we need to keep functioning. Nope. Only I would manage to set myself on fire in that situation, seriously. Okay, so this is where we're fighting all the ghasts. And then we kind of ran down here, and then our pickaxe broke. We were all like, oh no, it broke! So... Is this us? No, okay. So I don't actually remember what I did after that. I guess I could look back at last episode. Although honestly at this point the stuff's probably despawned. So yeah, I did it twice. Like, I don't know. I don't actually know. So let me go look at last episode and see if I can kind of figure out which way we went, and I'll be right back. Well, that wasn't the smartest of me. I forgot that I actually never got like the journey back on camera. I only kind of got the last seconds of us dying in lava. So, okay, I don't actually know what we're doing at all now. I do remember this tunnel though, so I guess that's a good starting place. So yeah, I really don't know. There was like, I was just jumping, and then, oh yeah, it was right here. Yeah, I was trying to jump. Oh, there's our stuff, and I think I see our sword. Okay, so yeah, I was jumping here, but then soul sand happened. So, yeah, okay. Not happening anymore. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, well, oh, it survived. Yes, it survived. Oh, it's so perfect. What would have, the only thing that could have made that more perfect would be if our helmet was the one thing that didn't survive. Because obviously we accidentally made two. Now the next question is how to get back. Although honestly, do we just want to go from here? Like, got all of our stuff back. Granted, we could lose it, but we've got a pickaxe. I'm gonna say let's keep searching, and it's probably a really stupid choice on my part to continue on, but you know what? I'm gonna try this anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I was trying to, like, jump over here and be all like, yay! And then it was soul sand, and also, yeah, there was a gap here which I hadn't realized. And I kind of realized at the last second, and I was like, no. And then we were just kind of burning in lava, so that was awkward. I also shouldn't have clicked away. I was trying to, like, press multiple buttons at once to, like, start the recording up again and then get out of the lava, and yeah. I don't know. Basically, I hadn't tried to, like, be in the overworld that fast. I was just gonna kind of talk about things for a second while I was like burning, but that sounded bad and weird, and not bad in like that way, but you know. Okay, so next question is how to go about doing this. I actually don't know. So I want to stay over land, that way if we drop, or over this, that way even if we drop and die from fall damage, hopefully our stuff won't burn. Because now I think I pretty much have the path to here down, hopefully. And also hopefully my voice is okay. I know, to me it doesn't sound great or anything, but I think it's kinda okay, and I don't have a sore throat anymore, so at least I can talk at a regular volume. I know especially at the beginning of last episode I was pretty quiet. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was really a bad thing because I just messed with the volume, so it should have been fine. But just, I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, so, placing cobblestone. This is all too familiar. We're on a horrible return home. I still need to chop all of that down. Okay. So, actually, do we just want to jump from here? Actually, let's go over there, and then we'll jump. So this will be a really annoying tower, but... Oh, actually, let me double check that we still are going in the right direction. East, yeah, okay, so it's supposed to be east-west lines, I believe. So, yay. Okay, so go over here. Placing blocks, yay. So anyway, back to the first day of school. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I think it'll be a good year for as much complaining as I've done about it. Nope, 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 nope. I hear a ghast. Okay, here a ghast. It's... Well, that was not what I was trying to do, but... Where's the ghast? Okay, well, I guess I can turn up our render distance down. I think I... Nope, that's not what we want to do. Nor there's that. Okay, it's up a little bit. I also think I just heard a magma cube, which would be bad. Okay, digging into the wall. Just a little bit. Just want to regen our health here. Quickly. Although, honestly, if he fires one at me, we'll probably get hurt anyway. But seriously, can gas just not exist, please? Because I don't want what happened last episode happening again. That wasn't fun for anyone. I got, like, nothing done. I don't know. Okay. That ghast has some good aim. Wow. Okay, where is it? Like... I don't even know. Okay, well, I guess I'll just kind of staircase up here. Although, honestly, that could lead into lava, which, yeah, don't want that to happen. But, yeah. Anyway, so I think it'll be a pretty good year. It's my first year of high school, yay. But, I don't know. I'll have to see, obviously, how tomorrow goes, because the way it works is that you have different sets of classes on Mondays and Tuesdays, if you come both days. And so, I think Monday went pretty well. I'll have to see how Tuesday go. Oh, there are two of them again. Okay, they know how to aim. Definitely got the aiming down. Is this whole thing on fire? Is that like... It's just me, or is that a little bit strange looking? And seriously, are the gas like chasing me through here? That would be impressive. And hang on, I just got a little bit disoriented. Okay, that's south now. That's east? I got really disoriented then. Okay, that was way too close for my liking. I'm so tempted to switch this to peaceful right now. Seriously, that would... Okay, digging down in the nether. Terrible idea. Okay, do this. Dig all of this down. Should be fine. Okay. Well, I don't know why I just pressed Q. But now we're kind of stuck in the same situation. So you know what? I think I'm going to stop looking for another fortress, at least for a little while. That was dumb. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go back to our base, and we're going to enjoy a few episodes in the overworld. Yeah. Okay, so which way were we just going? Nether is so disorienting. Okay, I should probably get our food bar all the way full and then kind of make a mad sprint across here. Don't kill me, please. I think we're going in the right direction. Maybe. Okay, now I don't know which way I'm going after this. So that's not good. Is this me? Okay, this was me. That's good. So yeah, I think we're going to enjoy the overworld for a little while. Now, I don't actually know what we're going to do with this episode. Back up. Don't actually know what we're going to do with this episode now. Only because that was kind of my plan. And, ghasts scare me. And this is not good at all because lag is happening really, really badly. Okay, so This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, this is the part where we have to not die. Okay. Okay. We don't have a pickaxe. I forgot that we're not going to really... We don't have a pickaxe, so, that's awkward. Okay. Don't kill me, please. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the overworld, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I think it's raining outside, so that's great. It's either that or the Nether portal, or both, actually. So we recovered our sword. That's good. Lost a pickaxe, but honestly, we've got the supplies to keep that. I don't even know where I was going with this, and we've got the supplies to replace it. Keep that. I don't even know where I was going with that. Okay, so now I need to think on the fly and come up with something that I can do that would be interesting. Maybe we work on the base a little bit more. And I feel like we've done that a lot recently, but I guess it hasn't been for a couple of episodes, so I don't really know what I want to do in here exactly. It seems fine to me, but yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. Maybe we put some fancier lighting in instead of just having torches everywhere. Also, I think it is the half slabs around the bed. I don't know why that affects it, like that I couldn't respawn in here. But I think that's kind of what was going on with that. And I guess we'll use our diamond pickaxe because, yay. And we need food. I always forget food. So I actually kind of had a crazy idea while I was running back from the Nether. And that would be, if I do start recording, let me think how I want to do this. Maybe like every... Well, I think for torches, yeah, it should be every 8 around the base. Probably at the 3 high level. So, 1, 2, 3. Actually, this would be a better thing to do off camera, otherwise my commentary will be counting. But anyway, the crazy idea I had was maybe start a modded series like right now instead of finishing this series first, just so that I can kind of have 2 series. That way, if I don't really feel like doing one of them, hopefully at least there's interesting stuff going on in the second one. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to put glowstone all along kind of this level. And then hopefully knock down all these torches, and the only reason I can't really commentate to that, because counting, and so it'll literally be me counting to 8 for like 5 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I just kind of put glowstone all along the walls, and then while I was at it, I also did the floor and then the ceiling. And what I think I'm going to do in between episodes, not that this episode's ending or anything, but you know, is replace all of this dirt here with stone, just because I think it'll look a little bit nicer. Yeah, so just kind of, that's... Probably expect that by next episode. So you'll see I have some interesting things in my inventory here. I actually want to build a fountain to finish off this episode because, I mean, I guess we have those things, I know, but I just really like fountains for some reason. Don't know why. So I was just like, you know what, let's just like make an indoor fountain because we can. So I haven't actually totally decided on where I want to put this. I could kind of put it like back here, but then we won't see it as much, but I don't also want to put it like here and then have it kind of be in the way. So, yeah, I don't actually know where I want it. Like, I was kind of thinking here, but that's kind of like squished against the wall, which I would prefer it not to be. What if we... Is there a good place outside? No, I don't think so. I want it to be inside the base. I don't know. What about right here? Okay, so if we wanted to do a layout of these, to do like that, and I haven't actually made one of these in a long time, and that was a... Didn't think I actually placed it there, but apparently I did, so okay. So I will go into here, grab our pickaxe, and my this. And I think once I finish the fountain, I'll finish off the episode. I know it'll probably be a little bit shorter than the other ones have been, but we got our stuff back, so at least, you know, there's that. Okay, so actually I don't think I want to make it that big. It's probably not the greatest idea. So, go maybe like this. It's a pretty small fountain. That's like a really small fountain, actually. I don't know for sure if that works, and then obviously you just this, do that, then dig down. Yeah, okay, that works. Now I have to do the underwater mining. Probably would have been more efficient for me to just get out of the fountain first. But yeah, I don't know, I think that looks kind of neat. It doesn't totally belong there right now, but I think once we add some more like decoration to the base, and especially once we replace all of this dirt, I think it'll look a little bit better. And then I just kind of wanted to make these blocks. Oh, that's gonna go into our basement, isn't it? Well, that works, I guess. And then I was going to put some lapis in here, but I guess since it's water that wouldn't really look good, so I'm just kind of going to put some of those in there. So yeah, now we've got some extra little water feature. Hi Creeper, how you doing? Good. Nice to see you up there. Hi. Yeah, you're not allowed to destroy this. That would have been really bad if I like walked backwards, stepped on the pressure plate, and then the creeper came in. But anyway, this is a little bit shorter episode, guys. I'm sorry, but we got our stuff back, so that's a plus at least. So next episode, I don't really know. Obviously I'll have replaced the dirt with the stone. I don't really want to work on a base anymore. I feel like we've just done like base building, mining, and trying to do the Nether. So maybe I'll think of something different. Maybe like we go exploring off into some chunks that we haven't seen yet or something like that. I don't know. Next episode we'll do something. Hopefully it'll be awesome and you guys will like it. So anyway, I've been Kassini. Hope you all have enjoyed. And I will see you all a little bit later. Bye guys!